Wasn't your dad a state senator in the 1880s?
I've seen your dad in a movie, in a chewing gum commercial.
Without a doubt, one of my favourite performances of the weekend so far is Allman Betts Band. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Howdy, how are you doing?
I am very good, thank you. And I have to say, that was incredible.
Thank you.
What an amazing
very
performance.
much.
How was it for you?
I've always said you're only as good as your audience, truly. Because if you get out there and they're just, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But when they give you the energy, and they give you love, it's so much easier to give it back. So it's a symbiotic experience. They were on fire today. So.
Yeah, the crowd was great. They got better and better as the show went on. They kind of got more into it as it went along. And
They were singing back to you and everything.
They were. It was very nice.
You were joined by tonight's headliner, Ben from Blackstone Cherry as well, joined you on stage for a John Lee Hooker song.
Yes.
Like, what? How did this come about?
Well, that's how we do it in America, and we just brought it over here. Ben's a friend for quite a while, man. We've been coming up, playing the same circuit with those boys for years and years and years and years, and I love those guys. So it just worked out.
And have you played that song together before, or was it just off the cusp?
Not with Ben.
Not with him.
Oh my God.
It's a blues song. It's got a couple of different changes, but any musician can kind of, you can talk about it a little bit and then just get into it, and it works out. Yeah.
You were jamming.
Yes.
I loved it. It was magic. And also you did a Prince song as well.
We
Purple
did.
Rain.
Yeah, it's been in the set pretty much for this whole tour. Some nights we give it a break, but like being who we are and who our dads are and were, it's nice to throw a curveball out there, every once in a while. So sometimes it's a Grateful Dead song, or it's usually something we grew up on and that we love. And chances are if we love it and inject it with some kind of new twist or passion, then they'll love it. So.
Were you just saying earlier that your first album was a Beatles?
Yeah,
album?
Rubber Soul was my first record, and then I fell in love with Wings, and we're here listening to this cacophony that you hear is the Cheap Trick set, and that was my first concert. I was 9 years old, and Rick Nielsen come out with that 5-neck guitar, and I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Thankfully, I don't have a 5-neck guitar. One is enough. Yeah.
With the album, it's quite a reflective album. It feels like, I think I can hear something.
We're old.
But is there elements of you long gone and stuff like that? Obviously, like you said, you lost your parents a year before. Has that seeped into some of the songwriting? Is it a personal album?
I think all the right records are personal. I'm sure it found its way in there a little bit.
It's about where we come from, our memories, what we hold with us, and then you share that, and you put that out there, But there's themes that are reoccurring throughout it, and kind of, familiarity, family, love of what's important, stuff like that,
Yeah.
When we started writing for this record, we really decided that we needed to, like anybody should, you should talk about the record you want to make, right?
Right, okay.
So a filmmaker is going to sit with his director, sit with his screenwriter, and they're going to talk before they even go and hit record, on the movie cameras. And that's the thing that we did, and we come up with some blueprint albums, Sticky Fingers by the Stones was one of them. Derek and the Dominoes' Layla, which is right here.
Right.
Anything by the band. And, so kind of diving into what we wanted to...
We didn't
say
it,
but, even that second
that,
Black Crowes record, just organic, earthy, timeless is kind of, we were like, man, if we could do something along that line,
Obviously, you come from Southern royalty.
You said it.
But do you...
No, we love our fathers. Don't get me wrong. It's funny, The Southern rock royalty thing is funny. They would laugh at it too.
Would they?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They started something that was just so amazing and innocent and fueled by country and jazz and rock and passion and love, and then it got stamped and branded, and
everybody ruined it.
No.
No.
But we do know what you mean. didn't mean to take away from that. So.
No, it's quite nice to hear your take on it, actually. You know, it is. I mean, if there was one song that you think defines them, what would that song be in their catalogue?
I don't know. Well, I mean, there's so
one
many
to
sides.
rule them all.
Blue Sky? I don't know.
Okay.
And
That's
that's
a
a nice,
classic.
That's a lovely
that really touches
Love that one.
a sweet, melodic, happy, sunny day.
We were talking about it when we were writing for the new record. We were like, man, it's so hard to write a good, upbeat, happy song that doesn't just sound idiotic, that really is sincere,
Yeah.
And that one's just so feel good. I mean, man, there's not another track like that.
One last question I meant to ask you earlier was obviously we're at Ramblin' Man,
Yeah.
the song Ramblin' Man.
Yeah.
How about
Your
that?
dad wrote it. I mean, what?
He did, yeah.
Like, it feels like you should have been here ages ago. It feels like this is definitely your festival.
I've been hearing about it. Well, I'm glad to be here,
I first heard about it from Instagram.
Yeah.
And I posted and I said, guess you guys lost our invitation in the mail?
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh my God. And did you get a reply?
Well, in 2 months we were on it. It was kind of, I don't know if there's any correlation whatsoever.